Hey Queens and Kings, how are you all doing today? I hope everything is going well in your lives. Welcome to another one of my videos. Today I'm going to be talking about my new color and also a few facts about my lock because I've been getting a few questions in the comments about my locks, so I'm just going to be answering a few of the questions as well. So let's talk about this color and if it really is a color. So I used the Garnier Intense Cream color in pure purple, and I feel like it went kind of purple, but mainly just dyed my hair black. I think when it comes to box dyes and using them to get a dark color and you already have dark hair, the color is not going to come off as strong. It looks like on camera the top is coming off more purple, but that might just be me. Maybe next time I would use 4 box dyes, but I think I would just get it done by a professional just to get like more of a pop of color. But I still do like the way it turned out and the way it looks. It's black now, fully black, and there's little hints of purple throughout. So let me know in the comments below if you think my hair is now dark purple or if you think it's black. So if you have dyed your hair purple or dark purple, let me know which brand you used, if it was a box dye or if you got it done by a professional. So a lot of people are asking on my videos, how long have I had my locks? I've had my locks for 9 years. This past July made it 9 years. Also, a lot of questions that I've been getting is what is the size of my locks? So in my my FAQ and my lock journey video, I did compare my locks to a pencil, but I'm just gonna do it again for kind of an updated video. So here's a pencil. So as you can see, my locks are about half the thickness of the pencil. Another question I get is, are my locks sister locks or traditional locks? So this one is kind of has two answers to it, because when my locks were first started, they were started by palm rolling, the traditional way of starting locks. And I also retwisted my locks with my hand, just, manually retwisting. And about 4 years into my lock journey, we kind of discovered the tool, and I have a video on how I retwist my locks. The tool is a yarn needle and it looks like this. Now this tool has been shaved down because I like when it's a bit smaller. It's easier to retwist my locks. So I use this tool to retwist my locks now. And for people who think that it thins your locks or it changes the thickness of your locks, it doesn't do anything like that. It's just another way to retwist your locks. And for people who have smaller locks and you have thick locks as well, it's much faster than retwisting your hair manually just with your fingers. So I would actually really recommend that you try out the yarn needle. A lot of people were also asking where you buy the yarn needle. So I bought mine in Walmart in the craft section. It's with all of the sewing stuff in the craft section. So I bought a pack of 2, and the size, it comes about like this big, but I shaved it down to about this big because, like I said, it's much faster to retwist when the tool is smaller. So yeah, just Walmart or any other store that has a craft section or a sewing section, it should be there, and it's called a yarn needle, and it's the plastic yarn needle. But yeah, it's kind of hard to answer that question because I feel like my locks are traditional because of the way I started them, but now the way I retwist is technically called interlocking. So I would just say my locks are traditional because that's how I started them. And for those of you wondering how my locks were parted when they were started, I'll kind of show you my parts. So as you can see, they're just like small squares. Hopefully that kind of shows you how they were parted. And when I first got them done, we My natural part is right down the middle. So that's how my locks were created. So I just wanted to talk a little bit more about dyeing your locks with box dyes. So I think I've mentioned this before in my video where I dyed my hair blue-black. Basically, dyeing your hair darker usually causes less damage, but you also need to remember that it is a chemical that you're putting on your hair, and it tends to be quite strong. So naturally, it would strip the moisture from your locks. So whenever I'm dyeing my hair, I make sure that I actually use the conditioners that come in the boxes. They're little tubes of conditioners that came in the Garnier boxes of dye. So I use 2 tubes and I completely put it all throughout my locks from the root to the tip just to add moisture back and also to add some shine back. And on top of that, when I came out of the shower, I used TGIN. I used their Argan Replenishing Hair and Body Serum. And this added back even more moisture and even more shine. So whenever you're dyeing your hair, you want to make sure that you're doubling up on the moisture because it does kind of strip the natural moisture out of your hair. Also make sure that whenever you're dyeing your locks to make sure that you haven't washed your locks recently. I would say if your locks haven't been washed in a week or more, then it's safe to put dye onto your locks. I think this video is all about updates, and I'm just going to be talking a lot. So another update is in about 3 weeks. Was it 3 weeks? Yeah, about 3 weeks I'm going to be going back to school, to college. So I'm hoping that my videos will be just as frequent, but they might be a little less frequent as it gets more into the school year. But I will try my best to keep up videos on YouTube because I have a lot of positive comments and a lot of positive messages that you guys are giving to me. So I definitely want to keep up my YouTube channel. So also, I've been thrifting lately. So I want to know if you guys would be interested in doing a thrift haul or even putting together a back to school lookbook. Let me know in the comments below. So I think that is about it for my updates. Let me think if there's anything else. Oh yeah, I've been taking these vitamins. Well, actually, I just started taking them. So they are for hair, skin, and nails, and they have biotin in them, and they're supposed to maintain the health of normal hair and skin, and they help the body to metabolize carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. And it also helps in the development and maintenance of bones, cartilage, teeth, and gums. So I started taking these about a week ago. So I'm going to be, I'll keep you updated on these. And if I see good results, then I will let you know and I'll tell you to buy them for yourself and try it out. I've heard really good things about them. Some of the clients my mom has, because she retwists locks, she does people's locks, she starts locks, and they had thinning locks and they started taking those vitamins, and her hair around these areas were growing back really rapidly. So someone has good results from it. So I'm going to see how I like them as well. Okay, so I think that is about it. If you have any questions, definitely comment below, or anything you like to say, comment below. Thank you so much for watching this chit chat update color video. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. I used to go